Every second, the world uses an unimaginable amount of energy. Factories run, phones charge, cars move, cities light up. But here's the surprising part. Not a single joule of that energy was ever created. Wait, if power plants don't create energy, then why do we call them power plants? The answer reveals one of the most important laws in physics, a law that engineers rely on to generate electricity, design machines, launch spacecraft, and power the modern world. It's called the law of conservation of energy. Many of us first ran into this idea in high school. Our teacher told us that energy can never be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form into another. It sounded like a normal definition to memorize, but outside the classroom, this law is quietly running the modern world. Imagine standing in front of a massive hydroelectric dam. Behind it sits millions of tons of water. It looks calm, almost motionless. But engineers don't just see water. They see stored energy, because every drop of water held high above the ground contains gravitational potential energy. The higher the water, the more energy it stores. When the gates open, gravity pulls the water downward and hits enormous turbine blades. Those turbines begin to spin. That stored energy is now transformed into mechanical energy of a rotating turbines. But the journey isn't over. The spinning turbine is connected to a generator. Then a completely different form of energy called electricity appears. The electricity then travels through transformers, across hundreds of kilometers of power lines, through your neighborhood, into your home, and finally reaches the charger connected to your phone. Think about that for a moment. The energy charging your phone may have started as water sitting quietly behind a dam. It wasn't created inside the power plant. It simply changed form. From gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy to mechanical energy and at last to electrical energy. And engineers carefully calculate every one of those transformations. They design the height of the dam, the shape of the turbines, the speed of the generators, and the efficiency of every component. Energy is never created or destroyed. It only changes form. That's why the law of conservation of energy isn't just another topic from a physics textbook. It's one of the fundamental rules that allows civilization to function. This is beyond the equation, where theory becomes reality.